Well, hello, and welcome to Sunday's painting show, Mad Men. All the mad ones are all laid to rest this evening. The orderlies are chilled out, and I'm just hanging out in my office. Hope you guys are ready for an awesome show today. I'm going to go on ahead and go to the table. Hey guys, how you doing? Don't mind the mess. I'm trying to get things situated over here. Hey, how you doing, Sean? Welcome to the show. So we're going to be working on this. Last time we were here, this was a little wet, but now it's kind of evened out. So we're going to be working on that, kind of put a little scenery. Got an idea of what I'm going to do today, so hope everybody's having a good day, having a good time. Oh man. Ooh, I gotta change my water out. We'll get started here in a second. Didn't realize this water was dirty. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. There we go. Hey Dimitri, how you doing? Thank you for showing up. Also, to those of you that may be breezing through and watching that may not be subscribed, thank you for showing up, popping in and seeing what's going on. Had to get some fresh water. Was sealing some of these paintings up. Got my varnish, so I can put that over the paintings. So they're about to get ready. Here we go. So, what am I going to put here? First thing I want to do is I'm going to tape off. I'm going to tape this off, so I don't want to mess up that sky. So we're going to get a little separation. You know, I'm just going to put enough right here. There we go. Just to make sure it doesn't get messed up, you know, which is always nice. If the music gets a little too dull, let me know. I can always change it up to the techno stuff if that's what you want, but I figured Sunday would be more chill. But, you know, you let old DJ Mad Mel, let him know what you want to hear. Granted, I can't play everything, you know, copyright mess. But we're going to let these chill out here for a little bit. Make sure those brushes are good to go. Alright. Alright, now we got everything together. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to put a little mushroom man like drawing a little mushroom man. So I feel like drawing him today. We're gonna go on his little adventure with him, and I think it's gonna be fun. So what we're gonna do? I got a new palette that I made myself actually. I was gonna buy one, but then I found out why buy one when it's very simple to make. All it is just this plastic case and some wet paper towel, and it keeps the acrylic paint from drying up. That gray has been sitting there for like 3 days now, and it's still wet. Yeah, just damp, that's all. I'm listening to Josh Garvin, his Noble Christmas album. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, hey, if you're having fun with that, cool. Alright, let's see. We're going to get a couple of brushes here. Get ourselves ready. I would have been on a little bit earlier, but I had a couple of things I needed to do. I had to run to the store, you know, real life stuff. So don't hate me too much. You know, everybody's got RL mess to do. So I had to do mine, but I made it in time. I wanted to make sure I got here. Fought elbows to get back. Alright. Cool. So we got our brushes here to start off. Alright. And the mushroom man is a little bit tan. I'm going to get a little tan here. Oh, that's gold. That wasn't tan. Well, goldish tan. Here, we'll mix it together. It'll work. That's going to be his little skin, his body, right? So, let's get started with that first. Oh, man. So, we got this new week coming up. Whole new week. Hope everybody's excited. Got a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to be busy. No stream this coming up week, but I will be on next week. You might catch a couple of time lapses and stuff. I've been working on some things, so you may get to see a couple of things like that. So keep an eye out. There we go. Let's see. I am grateful for you helping me. Duchess and you both grateful for your help. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Not a problem. I'm glad I was able to, was free and able to be able to do so, and was able to get there to do it. So yeah, not a problem. Glad I was able to, well, we were both able to be able to help actually. We had the time and it worked out. No? So that's what I'm happy about. But yes, you're welcome. I got his body. So, the next thing that we want to do is get a little blue. A little blue. A little baby blue. Let's see if we can get some of that metallic. I wanted to use some of that other blue that I have, but it likes to get all tacky and silly. But let's see if we can, if we add it to the little water mixture, if it'll act okay. Most of you may not know about the little mushroom man. It's been something I've been drawing over the past couple of years. Every so often I'll draw them or I'll paint them or something. It was a concept for a child's story that I was doing with someone when I was in Florida. But unfortunately that project didn't take off. I guess you could say it was a conflict of creative differences. Lack of better words, they didn't have the idea together the way that they thought they did before we started really hammering out stuff. So, therefore, Mad Mel thought that was insane. But it's okay though. I like the concept of it. It was like a little adventure story. But you know, I never got around to doing anything with it. I thought I would, but you know, just something I never got around to. But I always thought that he was interesting. Born out of the ground with the mind of a human being. And no, he's not a homunculi, and he's not a demon. He just is self-aware from the time he was sprouted out of the ground. The Mushroom Man and his little adventures. No, but you know, that's neither here nor there. Maybe one day, who knows? Wouldn't that be the thing that blow Mad Mel straight through the stratosphere? This and DV Man. By the way, if we get done, or if I get to a point where I'm pleased with this today, I want to start on a Mr. painting. I've never painted him yet, so I want to start a painting with him. It'll be a little bit different. I think I want to use a black canvas to test out how to do shadow and some other stuff, but I like that. It was good. Oh yeah, we also got some new members. We got some new mad ones that have joined us. I've seen. I think we're up to 137, 38 subscribers, something like that. Way to go. I'm happy. So I just want to give a shout out to all the mad ones that may be watching, or that aren't, or possibly maybe new ones that are just popping in and seeing what's happening. Thank you for being mad, and thank you for being here. What was I going to say? What have I been up to? I guess I could tell you guys, you know, like talk about myself a little bit. I never talk about myself. You know? I don't know, maybe after the song. There we go. We're gonna just put a little smidge here. Oh, did you hear the sad news? The curatorial died. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I mean, he had an amazing legacy to leave behind. You know, One could only wish to be so fortunate to be able to leave something that of that magnitude behind as your legacy. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, I mean, you name it. He had a influence in many things, many people, And yeah, it's sad. It's sad that he passed away, but that I guess we could say that that's the one thing to strive for in life is to be as kind and to be as happy as you possibly can in what you're doing, so when you leave, people can say that you enjoyed your life instead of just being all harumph all the time and always complaining. Nobody will mourn you if you like that, but he was happy with what he did. You could tell what he created, and you could tell that he was pleased with what he created. That's the only thing I can say is as an artist, that would be the only thing I would say that is worthwhile. Fortune and all that, that's nice, being able to make some money. All artists want that, but just to be remembered and to be recognized alive before you're dead. And that's a beautiful thing. He lived such a interesting life. Being able to make something of that degree that everybody knows. Hell, it's even in a American Thanksgiving parade. It's part of pop culture now. Everybody knows Goku. If you don't know the show, if you don't know nothing else, you know that man's face. So everybody, that's the one thing I can say. Strive to be remembered and leave something behind that people will never forget you. Well, I guess it's my time to step up. Then there ain't nobody else around. We need people to make things that are going to be worthwhile now. Everybody keeps slipping off and we're losing creativity. AI sucks. I'm not a big fan of that shit. AI art, I mean, it's cute for what it is. That ain't real skill. This is skill. All that is just a damn learning machine. Well, it will be sad. He will be missed. I will say that. He will definitely be missed. Man, daylight savings time kind of got me today. I didn't even realize it was, time was going forward. I mean, I guess I knew last night, but it just kind of crept up on me today. I don't understand why they just won't leave the shit, just let it just be ahead all year. It's kind of dumb now that they don't. You know, it's like really stupid. I've been sad ever since I first heard. This may last a while. I admired him. Well, I mean, everybody feels grief differently. I mean, he was great at what he did. It's just like any artist or anybody that creates something amazing. I mean, yeah. I mean, pretty much everybody got some form of inspiration from him. If they're drawing or illustrating or anything, I mean, we all have, in some shape, form, or fashion, something. One of the characters tried to draw their faces or get close to looking like them, or draw muscles like one of them, or whatever the case. You know, there's many different things. I gotta get this paint off of these damn brushes. But I mean, you know, you gotta take your time. You know, and not, especially if you like a person or whatnot, and you know, I am sad about the fact that he died. I mean, it really sucks that it won't be anything new from that person. But on the other hand, you know, you gotta think of it. You know, I'm just happy that he existed to begin with. You know, even though he died, I'm happy that he existed as long as he did. To make what we have, to give us the childhood that we had. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Simon? Welcome to the show. All right. Okay, so we got that. All right. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this pen for all the detail. Since I got my pens now, I got this pen. This is one of those Japanese manga pens, as well as this one. They're both manga pens. So, this is what they use for hand drawing and making them. But I like using them for canvases so I can get that fine touch. As you guys will be able to see here in a moment. Cool. So we got that. Nice. There we go. Alright. We got the tree looking a little bit better. Oh boy. Alright, and then we'll put a little white paint here, get a little accent going. Put a little definition on the tree, a little bit on him, you know, kind of separate it up a little bit. Well, now everybody's ready for the new week coming up. Fun stuff. Maybe it won't be that bad. It's supposed to start warming up, so who knows? Maybe this next week won't be so rough. The temperature might actually chill out. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Little separation there. Yeah. One different brush for this. Yeah, little finer tip, so I can kind of finagle with it a little bit. There we go. I didn't want it just stagnant. You see, I wanted to kind of blend it in just a little bit. You see, like that. You know, give it a little shape. I didn't want to just leave it just stagnant sitting there. I'm gonna try something different. Got a little sponge. Let's see. Man, I did not know daylight saving time was this morning. Woke up and messed all up, man. Yeah, me too. I was late doing a whole bunch of stuff today. Everything I had on my list to do got a little off today because of that. So, you ain't the only one. Oh yeah, that worked out a lot better than what I thought. Kind of just give it a little once over with that. Give it that ghostly look. You see what I'm saying? Ooh, right? Thank you, Duchess. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, see, we're gonna go on ahead, add a little bit more as we go up. So we'll add some there. Add some there, and then we'll break away probably around here is where we'll start trying to break it down. The idea is there, you know, we'll see. We'll see how well this works since it's still malleable and wet. So I am so happy I'm getting some new paint Tuesday. Man, this stuff, I need a different area to put this, apparently. I didn't like anything I was doing. Oh, I didn't have any diesel on here. I didn't put any on top. I didn't think about it. That's why it's having a hard time. I figured it out. I didn't. The paint is very thick from the last time we streamed. The last time I was painting, I should say. So yeah, it got a little stiff. What did you say there? Let's see. It's too early for daylight savings time. I remember when it used to be in the middle of May. Of course, that was back in the 80s. Well, I mean, well, that could be a whole slew of stuff. Everybody likes changing shit. There's not. It used to be later, and then they changed it. I mean, you know, when you have the ability to manipulate time, I mean, we don't know. You know, it's hard to say. But yes, it was later, and then they changed it. Just like Easter used to be on different days of the month, but they changed that too. So I don't know. Shit. I mean, hell, what, tomorrow could be Thanksgiving. Fuck. I mean, you know, what do we know? What do we know? Huh? Like, we don't know anything. Ain't nobody speaking with sense. You know, like, what are we doing? Well, I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving, 4th of July this week. Since, you know, we don't know what's anything anymore, right? Everything's a mess. Time's a mess. Look at that. Ooh, look at that tree. Let's pull this down just a little bit. Yeah, look at that old ghostly looking tree. Ugh, ain't that something? Hot damn, I like that. And then we'll put a little brown in here. You know, we're not just gonna let it just be dead. Well, Mel, you just wanna throw dead stuff. Not really. There we go. But at least it's getting warm, so, you know, we got that. You know, at least it's getting warm regardless. It's not as cold anymore. Hopefully this summer won't be too bad. I mean, I know there's cicadas. You just gotta get over that. And that just is what it is. I'm not happy about it either. Alright, nobody's happy about cicadas. Nobody wants to be bothered with that mess. But it is what it is. It'll be there. Just try not to wear white shirts and make a lot of noise because they're blind and they're attracted to movement. If you don't believe me, look it up. You don't have to believe me. I know from personal first-hand experience that, you know, some stuff happened when I was younger with them. Yeah, well, you know. We may be. It could be. What difference is it really going to make, though? That's... You know, my thing is that everybody has done what they wanted to do. They've put the world into turmoil. Everybody's doing all the crazy stuff that they want. Let them do what they want to for the short time that they got. It don't bother me a single bit. All I know is that they got to ice skate uphill, and as Blaine said, there's always some motherfucker trying to ice skate uphill. So, let them. That's all I'm saying, let them. What's the point? Same thing with annoying ass people and shit, guys. Just don't feed into that, man. There's always somebody somehow doing something. Just don't let those people interfere in your life. Just like you know, the overlords, how they're always trying to keep people stressed out and stuff. Don't let people stress you. Only sad ass people try to stress out other people. They have nothing going on in their life and they suck. So don't let other people stress you and steal your joy. People who steal your joy are just they're not happy with themselves, and time is too short to let people steal your happiness. Don't do that. And that's even with finding out new information about the sad state of the world we're in. You know, you can't be listening to that kind of shit all the time. That'll drive you insane. So everything in moderation, guys. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying, really, is just have fun, enjoy yourself. Go out there, nothing to do special if you know God, stay close. I mean, that's true. You know, and, you know, that's a personal thing. You gotta figure, everybody's gotta find that and figure that out for yourself. You can try to take somebody there, but that's a personal journey. That's like going to the bathroom. I can't do it for you. And you can't do it for yourself. You know, you're the only person that can do it is yourself. So, I mean, that's a personal journey. Just like finding God. Finding God is a personal journey. That, you know, at the end of the day, many people can say, well, this is what you can know. You got to figure out, you got to have that relationship for yourself. You can't nobody tell you what to do with that. You have to figure that out. You know, good luck to people, though. You know, and it's hard, though. Some people don't want to go, you know, they don't see a reason to do it. It's unfortunate, but, you know, it happens. All I'm getting at, let's see, correct Mad Mel. Do not allow haters to take your joy. Life is worth living. Life is worth living. Everybody's got to live, man. To sit by and not live your life, and I'll take this from me. I'm a person that don't even really deal with many of my friends anymore because I just don't see a purpose in it. Not because I don't value them, I just don't see a purpose in trying to get together. Everybody's got an excuse or a reason or something. There's always some kind of shit. And part of me sometimes almost feels like it's easier just to give up than to try to keep shit around. But, you know, you have to make your own happiness. And you can't just sit there and, oh, I can't go do this or do that because you have one or two bad instances. You gotta try still. Some people might feel like giving up is an option. I feel bad for you if you feel that way. You shouldn't. You know, there's always tomorrow. If you give tomorrow a chance, you can always do better. what I'm getting at is this, everybody's got to try to do for themselves. And there'll be times that you want to give up. There'll be times that you feel like ain't nothing working out. I can't tell you how many restless nights I have. I'm sitting here working on shit and I don't know if it's ever going to work out, but I believe. That's all I got. That's all any of us got. If you can't believe in yourself, you can't believe in what's going on around you, if you can't believe in the possibility of you being able to find peace in yourself or find something that makes you happy, if you can't find the simplest thing to make you happy, you're doomed. Regardless of what everybody else is doing, regardless of what, these people got a raise or this person is living better. So what? So what? You got to be happy with you. You got to be happy with yourself. Try to, at least. And I guarantee you, if you can be happy with yourself, even if you can tolerate yourself a little bit, other people will want to be around you and can tolerate you too. I mean, if you run around here like, oh God, I'm an asshole, and nobody wants to be bothered with you, I mean, you can't be mad at anybody if you're treating people like a dick and you don't know how to be kind. There's some people out there in the world that are like that. Why is my life like shit? It's a personal problem. That's a personal issue. Oh, look at that little bunny rabbit. Now we're going to fix it up with the pen. But, I'm not here harping on anybody or any shit like that. It's just, I agree, Demetri. You got to live your life. You got to try. And I really do firmly believe that if you don't, regardless of if the world will explode tomorrow or if we'll live to be, all of us live to be in our hundreds, or they hook us up to computers and we'll never have a human body, regardless of whatever the hell they choose to do or whatever the world chooses to do, you gotta find what makes you happy. Nothing's worse than the thought of I die and then I get asked, what was the one thing you enjoyed in life? And you sit there with your thumb, you're like, I don't know, I didn't do anything. Don't be that. Don't be that person. Do something. But also, don't just be out there being a creep either. Don't like stalk people and kidnap and all that. But live to have a happy life if you can, or at least as happy as you can have. Maybe that'll help somebody. I don't know. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, well, I'm not a trained professional, so all I am is just a man that's been around the block a couple of times. Not bad. What is this? I am happy to fight. I'm happy and grateful for the fact that I'm not gonna deal with haters and negative people anymore. Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta be cautious with who you let steal your energy. And it's not to say that to have friends is to be able to talk to each other and to communicate. But also, if you have somebody that's willing to talk to you and communicate with you, especially if you're having issues, and I know this from personal experience, if you're having happiness is a state of mind, well, yes and no. You can. That's the reason why people who are overly rich sometimes do debaucherous shit, because they have all the money in the world, and that doesn't make them happy. They do odd things because they're jaded and they don't have anything to make them happy. The only thing I'm saying out of that, or piggybacking off of that, what you were saying about haters with negative energy, is you got to protect yourself with your energy. That's one thing that people can do, they can hijack you. Like, I can come into a room, you could be having a good time, I can stand there and just stare at you, make you uncomfortable, and then the first thing you say to me is, are you okay? Is there something wrong? And then I'll just, I don't like the way you're staring at me. Knowing good and well, I'm staring at you, but because we're in a public setting and you don't want to make a scene, now I hijacked you. I'm gonna, whatever bull I throw at you is gonna affect the rest of your day. Everything that I do from that point on will affect you. And people hijack each other all the time. It's like passenger 40, it's just like someone just sitting there. They figure out how your brain works, and then boom, they get in there and they start tweaking around and messing with you. And I know it's easier said than done. You could just stop talking to people. I mean, that's a possibility, but then not everybody is cut for that. It comes natural to me, and I'll let you guys in on a little bit of my background. Me being able to not talk to people for long periods of time is not because I'm an antisocial person. I grew up being the only child. I am the only child. So, I can go long periods of time without communicating with people because, I didn't grow up having a lot of people around me. I mean, I have friends and stuff, but when they had to go home and go to bed, or they got in trouble, or I got grounded, I was by myself. So, and so that's why separation, I don't let that bother me, but that's also like anything. Everything works for a reason. Me, and I'm using myself as an example because this might help someone else. Me on myself, it's become a habit. It's become an addictive habit. You could communicate with people. I mean, I could. I could. I very well could. I just don't. Besides my show, some people I don't even talk to anymore. Not because they did anything wrong. And it ain't because I'm too busy. I can't. I just don't reach out. And it's also partially because of other people who have manipulated my kindness and my patience, and now I just don't have it. But I'm not reaching out. I mean, it's there. If someone wanted to try, they could. But I mean, that's the other thing. And that's the problem with other human beings. You don't know if someone has been hijacked and compromised and they don't want to deal with people. So be careful out there. Be careful how you treat people, and also be careful with the people you have around you. You don't know what someone else has already been through, or if they dealt with some kind of mess, or whatever the case. But what do I know, right? I'm just an artist. I don't know anything. I just paint. And wear goofy clothes. I don't know anything. Okay, so this bunny rabbit is going to have to sit here and dry, just like Mr. Mushroom Man here. I'm going to have to go back over some stuff with him. This painting is going to take a little bit because it's a little tacky, and I'm trying to get it to be more malleable, but and I hope nobody got their feelings hurt or anything like that. I'm not talking about anybody if you think of that. I'm just talking to you guys, and it might come off harsh, but I don't think people have these conversations anymore. You don't have to put up with assholes that get on your nerves, or people that bother you. You don't have to put up with people that treat you bad either. You don't have to put up with someone just because they're saying something. You don't have to put up with a job just because. You don't have to just because. You have a choice. But choose wisely, though. That's all I'm saying to you guys. There's a choice. There's always a choice. But choose wisely. Just choose wisely. Okie dokie. Oh man. Ooh, look at that. Well, we'll hit this tree up with a little brown. And then I think we're going to be done for this evening. If I can find some brown to use. Because I know some of this paint was bad and I was going through some of it. I may have thrown it away. I hope not. At least let me get, well, this will have to work. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's see what we can do here. How many people? Oh, we got a decent amount of people still watching. Oh, I meant to say, if this is your first time being here, thank you for being here. If you like what you're seeing, I do paintings on Sundays. If you like the other content I do, definitely check out the rest of the page. I do streams every other Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I do time-lapse videos. I don't do them every Friday like I did. But I do still put shorts and other things up. And yeah, so join us if you enjoy it. Be one of the mad ones, you know. And also, once you subscribe and you are signed in, if you choose to do that, you can also talk in the chat. That's the way to be able to speak in the chat. So, you know, in case if you want to talk. So, it's there. So yeah, I did my part, you know. Oh. There you go, a little brown. You can really see it in person. All right. Let's see what we got here so far. Yeah, the tree's not too bad. The tree's kind of rocking. Yeah, I like that. Whew. Look at that. It's almost 8 o'clock. We made it. We only go for an hour on Sundays, guys. So, you know, that's the thing. I like to keep it short and sweet. I don't like to go too overboard with it, you know. But yeah, this is great. I like how this came out. I thank you guys for showing up tonight. Appreciate it very much. So I guess what we're going to do here, I'm going to stop right here for now. As I work on it, if I do anything on it before the next time we do the stream, which I might just hold off on this, and this will just be our project for the next time I paint. But you never know, I might just pop up and do a surprise stream too sometime. So always keep an eye out. You never know what I might end up doing. Yeah, you never know. Cool. So this one looks good. I'm gonna let this sit here. Yeah, I do too. I like how the tree came out. It came out really well. I do enjoy that. It did very well coming out. Better than I thought. I thought it was gonna be, you know, kind of iffy. But I think, yeah, let me, I got a canvas here. Well, I thought I had a larger one, but this is the smaller one that I have. So, but this one, I'm going to do a quick little sketch. Because I don't have to do much for Mister. Alright, so we got a little sketch there. You may see the side of his head, but that's a good starting place for us. You know, at least this way I know where to put Mister's head and what to do with it. So, you know, I'm happy about that. Sorry, I had a message I was reading. Anyways. we're gonna stop right here so I can go on ahead and try to work on all of this over here. I got a bunch of pictures I'm spraying, like these here, like these paintings. So I got a bunch of stuff that I need to get out of the way. Now I'm drying. But anyways, thank you guys for showing up for the hour painting hour with Mel, whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. I just enjoy it. Anyways, and I'm a little tired because I lost an hour and 45 minutes of sleep because time got away from me. So I'm exhausted. Oh well. Anyways, don't hate me. Hate them not leaving time alone. Anyways, guys, I will see you next time. You guys take it easy. I'll see you next Tuesday. Or actually next Sunday. I will see you next Sunday. So you guys see ya then. Bye. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. Do that. Yeah. And go look at my Etsy store. I got cups. And I got pins and stuff coming. So go take a look. Go buy something. $35. You get free shipping if you spend $35 or more. Can't get the text to be any brighter. But anyways, there. I put my plug in there. See you guys. Deuces. Bye. Oh. Oh.